Well, welcome to the credits video for Let's Play Spyro, Year of the Dragon Reignited. I haven't remembered that this one takes about 20 minutes since they use the same credit roll every time, so I guess I will just make a half-length video. Why not? You know, since I wouldn't exactly be able to tack this onto the other one. I did decide, to, as you can see, to include this because, well, doing it 2 out of 3 times would just feel incomplete, you know? I do find it strange that they didn't at least change the art that shows up, you know? I had a very good time with this one. I was thinking just this morning about how I'm not sure which of the games in this trilogy is my favorite. I mean, Spyro the Dragon was fun, but it was simplistic, and the physics were a bit off in this version. You know, Ripto's Rage was delightful, but they kind of jammed everything into 3 hub worlds, and I forgot about that one. And I don't know, there was, I was thinking specifically about this one, about Year of the Dragon, and how, I mean, the new playable characters are fun. You know, that adds a lot to it. But at the same time, there are also a ton of mini-games that kind of take away from it. So I'm really not sure which one is, you know, my favorite. And then I realized the nice thing for me is it doesn't really matter. Because, well, you can't buy these separately. You know, it's one or nothing. It's you go out and buy the Spyro Reignited trilogy, or you go out and buy nothing. You know, you have to go out and get your hands on like vintage copies of the originals, which I'm sure would cost an arm and a leg these days. Sweet Jesus. 20-year-old games do tend to go for a killing. So I'm just, you know, I'm just going to say I really, really enjoyed the Spyro Reignited trilogy, and I definitely recommend that. That guy reminds me of the old dudes from Dark Crystal. By Jim Henson. I don't remember what they were called. Good dudes who raised the protagonist. I mean, you know, as Spyro said, there's still more work to be done. Spyrocles. I think that's a statue of the fairy that does the checkpoints in the first game, the one who isn't Zoe. Well, yeah, there's some really clever stuff in this trilogy. You know, I'm genuinely impressed that these games came out in 98, 99, and 2000. Because, you know, you slap a fresh coat of paint on them and you can't tell. You know, there's some, like, awkward, lingering animations, like Spyro jumping into the hot air balloons in the first game. Really looks like something they did in a PS1 game. But, I had to keep reminding myself, you know, this is based on a thing that came out 20 years ago. You know, like that. I saw that Matrix reference coming because it came out in 2000, you know? I did have a note here Shout out to Elthwar, who commented that the baby dragon Kobe might have been named after Kobe Bryant, a champion basketball player from the United States. I did look it up, and his career did predate this game, so, you know, possible. Most of the dragons seem kind of dismayed by whatever Spyro is doing in these pictures. I do like that this guy is very amused by the art there. So is Sparks sat on that book down there? Or is he just not in this picture, which is weird. I'm not sure what to make of the Sorceress's hand coming back up, though. I mean, Ripto actually returns, but, you know, in one of the later games, as I understand it. But, you know, they made no indication in his actual game that he didn't die in the lava. So it's surprising to me that they would show the Sorceress surviving. And she was crazy, though. She stole hundreds of dragon eggs. Not to have an army of dragons like 100 strong, but to harvest all of their wings after they hatched so she could use them as a spell to grant herself immortality and eternal power. Love the sunglasses, guys. But yes, I would be very interested in seeing more Spyro showing up on PC, whether that's, you know, like a brand new game, or, you know, porting the old stuff, or doing, I don't know, remasters of the old stuff. It's all good. It's a solid concept. I like it. You know, where can you go wrong? You know, they don't usually use an actual cake when someone pops out of a cake. Usually it's just a big box with frosting on the outside. Yes, very special thanks to Insomniac, the original designers of these games. You know, you did a fantastic job back in the day. You know, there have been modifications, like different, you know, tweaks to the gameplay. I found out that in the original games, Sparks' ability to point to stuff, you needed to push both bumpers and both triggers all together. So, you know, even just the fact that in this one it's clicking in one of the thumbsticks is a noticeable improvement. Yeah, I had a great time with this. I mean, yes, there are some massively frustrating bits in here. But, you know, it's all good. It all evens out in the end. I did really like the noticeable jump in story quality between the first game and the second game. That was interesting to me. I think what else they could bring over that would be fun to check out. Have they done this for Ratchet and Clank or Sly Cooper? Those would be fun to check out. I mean, they can't breathe fire, but, you know, nobody's perfect. I have to admit, I did not think it through all the way. It's like, oh yeah, there's going to be credits here, and the video has only been going for 9 minutes. Oops! Well, I suppose that, I've been looking for names that I recognize in the baby dragons. Well, I guess these wouldn't be them, would it? Those names would have come up with by the original developers. There it is. I misplaced a comment. Shout out to Marlon Clark, who corrected a thing. The Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, the original version, apparently did have the ability for sparks to point at the nearest gem. And what's confusing is, when I looked up some old, game facts, facts, I couldn't find any mention of unlocking that ability, so I think that might have been standard in the second one, and unlockable in the third one, which is weird. Honestly, even though it wasn't quite great that you didn't get anything for that one Sparks level, it's probably for the best that they just made that a standard ability. Obviously, Nasty Nork was kind of a joke. Ripto was, endearingly irritating, if that makes any sense at all. It's like, ooh, I can't wait to wipe the floor with that guy. And I actually liked that he genuinely seemed dismayed when you defeated his bodyguards. Just, no! Gulp! And, you don't usually see that from a, stereotypical supervillain. They don't usually give much of a shit about their henchmen. The Sorceress never got a name, which, again, weird, but, she might have been the best villain in terms of, establishing herself as completely nuts, setting up a plan, and even berating her, minion. Like, you really got a sense, like, oh, this woman is a real piece of work. I wonder if treetops would be any easier for me now that I've gotten through here. And I've done the entire trilogy. I distinctly remember floundering just a little when I did the tutorial in Ripto's Rage, but you know that was probably because I had spent the last 3 months since Spyro the Dragon playing Control. Whereas, you know, I played Halo 2, which is a much shorter game, in between Ripto's Rage and Year of the Dragon, so... I have to admit, by the way, I'm kind of disappointed that Year of the Dragon itself didn't mean anything. That it was just a clever tie-in to the fact that it came out in the year 2000. You know, again, I'm just barely skimming the later stuff in the series, and I'm looking into it. But, I did at least pick up that in The Legend of Spyro, there's some kind of significance to, oh, Spyro was born during the Year of the Dragon, whatever that means in that context. I don't know, maybe that's why he's the protagonist. Every single person on this list, thank you. This has been a very entertaining game. And again, I can't personally speak to how faithful it is as a recreation, but I really had fun with it as a game. Well, 3 games even. I still think I should have spread them out more. Did I mention the Prince of Persia thing yet? That's the one that keeps coming to mind. When I did the Sands of Time trilogy, I did, what was it called? It was the Sands of Time, that's right, as the first series of the year. Then I did Warrior Within in the beginning of the summer. And then I finished off the year, you know, last thing before New Year's, was starting Two Thrones. Oh, and then just for authenticity, I waited a few years before I played Forgotten Sands. That was not intentional. Shout out to Tom Kenny, did a great job as Spyro. Huh, I did not catch Matt Mercer, I think. There are supposed to be colons in those 2 titles, I'm just saying. No sheep were harmed during the creation of this game. A few Norks, but no sheep. I wonder who that black and white photo of the dude there is. I wonder if he died or something. Maybe, no, if he died, I don't think they'd be giving him bunny ears. It's fine. Or metal ears. That's true, they're all throwing up the horns, sure. And we will love him and squeeze him and call him George. Well. Oop. Oh, actually, yes. Sorry. There you go, all shiny and new. We still need everything to open that door. And there's still plenty to be done. Where the hell was that? What are you doing there?
Don't worry, Spyro. I won't be needing any more of your money. Now, don't look so surprised. I found one of the dragon eggs, and I'm going to sell it for a fortune back in Evelar. Uh-oh. Why are you looking at me like that? I've got to be going now. Toodles!
You shit! Yeah, let's do this and then call it the credits episode, huh? Oh, wow. Yeah! I get to shake the money out of him myself this time! Get back here, you shit piece! Sorry! Oh, I didn't even get the butterfly. I won't let it go to waste. Oh, thank you for waiting. Much appreciated. He's gonna stop. Yes. Oh. He's giving all the dollary dues back. I love it! Well, I guess they're gemmery dues in this case, but that doesn't roll off the tongue so easily. Yeah! Wealth! Is that all of them? Or actually, I don't know how... Wrong stick! Oh boy, it's gonna take a while. Burn! Boy, that was a really stupid thing for him to say to Spyro the Dragon, wasn't it? I feel like that would be a stupid thing for him to say to, like, Nestor. Back in the Dragon Worlds. How did this guy even get here, now that I think about it? He just showed up working for the Sorceress. What's that? An opportunity for wealth? Or shit. He juked me! That's very funny. Get back here so I can burn you again! Oh, don't run off the cliff. That would be very embarrassing. Hell yeah! Caught up on the fodder there. Yeah! Today's breakfast, toasted buns! Oh, oh no! How humiliating. Let me guess. Alright, let's run the other way for a while. Sure. Oh.
Don't worry, Spyro.
Yes. Did it just reset all that, or... No. Okay, good. Wait, no. No! I was supposed to be... cut him off. Okay, there we go. Oh, Get back here, you fuck. This is way more satisfying than Hunter thrashing all of the things out of him off screen, isn't it? This one's the time you just made it up and gave me a ticket that didn't exist.
Drat! Double drat! Drat, 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 drat! I never knew dragons were so fast! That's it! I give up! I'm retiring to Spooky Swamp to become a haiku poet.
Oops. I'm retiring to Spooky Swamp to become a haiku poet. Of course you are. Welcome to the world, Al. You're worth your weight in gold. That's not what's in there, but okay. That's what I call a happy ending. Hello. Oh, this is a hub world. Maybe this is the secret. Well, I'll be damned. Happy birthday, Billy! I have some baby dragons who would be delighted to play with you. But one of them is still missing. It says 5 out of 5, but one of them is missing, and there's actually 6 of them? Man, whatever. So what does that say at the bottom? Egg for sale, yes. Okay. I'm BurningDogFace. And there's still more to be done. So I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play Spyro, Year of the Dragon, Reignited. Till then, keep it real. Later!